Video update, it's really hot. I got 4 shots of espresso. The girl said, are you sure? I said, baby, I need to wake up. Did I spill? Dog that shit. It's really hot, but I want to show you guys my outfit. Cute. It's last minute too. Scale of 1 to 10, how do I feel right now? It's giving up 6, 9, 5. Flash forward to when I'm finished and how it went. But right now my anxiety babes, maybe the 4 shots were not a wise choice, but I'm up, so. Well, was it productive today? I think so. Also, no one told me I have a fucking stain on my shirt. Hello, New York. Left class, and I'm gonna get my matcha. Oh, this got burned, babe. We're gonna go get matcha, and I'm gonna sit and talk with you guys, debrief. You know, my matcha talks. Matcha and debrief with me. You guys want to see how packed this shit is? I'll show you. I am always here. Got my matcha, Serrate matcha. Looks really green. This time they filled it up to the brim. It's really well. The line is always atrocious, but the matcha is always worth it. Give a little good swirl. Feels like a reward each time. If you saw my video of me cleaning my room, maybe I should clean my room more often because that gets views, but like the comment sections were really nice, and I want to say thank you for being so sweet because that actually warmed my heart. I'm not gonna lie, it's been very making content and doing YouTube has been like the most creative that I feel, but it also feels very unmotivating when not a lot of people are interactive or watching your videos. But when I woke up that morning and I saw all the love I was receiving from like feeling down all the time, that really warmed me and it motivated me that maybe this vision that I have for this channel can grow and can flourish. So today I woke up and I went to class because I never go to class. It was pretty good, and I realized because literally every single time before I go to class, I throw up. It's not ideal, it's part of my anxiety traits. I throw up the night before. I woke up at 5 in the morning. I was throwing up yellow and saliva, and I'm like, girl, what the fuck is going on? And my brain was just on fire. Like, I just kept like, just working. And then when I went to class and I sat down and I was talking to the professor, I'm like, wow, like, how is anxiety such a big monster? Like, it's such a big, why is anxiety so consuming of my mind that I always think of everything as negative when it's not? Like, I assume the worst when it's not really the worst. It's just in my head and how I perceive stuff. How do you get rid of anxiety? I don't know. I feel like it's an issue I've struggled with since I was probably in 5th grade. Probably even like in 1st grade. But I never knew it was anxiety until being 16, 17, and it just rocked. And then now, being 22, about to be 23 next month, in October. It's not a joke. Yeah. Do you know what life is? Growing. Growing and learning. You know, it's funny you say that because I woke up like in the middle of the night, and you know when you just have a feeling. So as I said, I'm turning 23 in literally a couple of weeks, and I said that I feel as if I have not lived being 22. I haven't really been in like a party phase, or I haven't really like went out much like most 22-year-olds do. I feel like I'm just constantly stressed out on adulthood and like what I gotta do. But I hope 23 is different. Like I thought I was gonna be 22, hot, skinny with a boyfriend, but no. Life did not work that way. Look at my nails. Zoom in. Rate them 1 to 10. Do they look like Easter bunny nails? Because I paid $60 for this. And my nail tech charges me $70, and she cleans everything. I don't think the person that did my nails in the mall was licensed. I'm not going to lie. I've never saw a technique like that. But let me just say, I got my nails done because I feel like it's part of self-care, and I feel like I used to get my nails done all the time, but it was just a lot of like money. Like I would pay $70, almost $100 to get my nails done. I'm like, girl, realistically, it's not that important. But then without nails and just painting my nails and like it being chipped in like 3-4 days, I'm like, nah, girl. Like I need a fresh set, and I need to feel like a baddie. And sometimes that's all you gotta do. Like sometimes you need to be selfish with yourself and give yourself the world. Like I hate that perception that we're fed upon at such a young age that you need a man in your life to give you care, to give you love, to give you abundance, when in reality I feel like that's a hoax. We've been watching fairy tale Disney Channel shows, like Disney movies, where like the prince saves the princess and this thing, like, but like getting older, like that's just a fairy tale. Like the beauty of being single in your 20s is building your life, like independently and being a force of a woman. And that's what I'm doing, you know? Who needs a man when you could be something?
What's your motivation for young girls out there who feel like they don't know what they want to do?
I'm gonna be so honest, I feel like in every stage of your life you're gonna hit that question over and over again of not knowing what to do or what your purpose is. But I feel as if like that itself, what you want to do, it's never gonna be a clear answer. And I feel as if that goes again to what we were fed upon as children, or what media or TV or like leadership roles were told upon us, that oh, like you have to know what you want to be at the age of 10. What do you want to, like at the age of 10, like even teachers are asking you, you're doing assignments of what I want to be when I grow up. Obviously I'm not going to be Wonder Woman when I grow up, even though that's what I wrote initially. But it's okay. Honestly, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing half the time, and I still don't. And you know what's the crazy part is that everyone around in my life keeps asking me, because I'm in my senior year and I'm like about to graduate, and they keep asking me, what are you going to do after graduation? What are your plans? What career field are you going to enter into? And I'm just like, can I say I want to be a stripper? I'm just kidding. That's not, I don't know either, guys. That's the scary part, because I also fear for my life without a clear direction. Where am I really heading to? But then that's not the truth, because the truth is everyone, I don't care whether you don't think so or not, everyone has a dream. Everyone has a vision. You could see yourself how you want to be. So how do you get there? That's the question. And I feel as if when people ask me what career I want to get into or the industry I want to get into, I feel like I can't imagine myself working a 9-to-5 or working for someone. I feel as if like I've done that my whole life, and I'm in a pivotal moment right now where I'm seeing the world around me through a ethic perspective. And I'm realizing, walking the streets of New York, I just saw someone OD'd. I just saw someone literally dead body on the ground. How have we gone so far into like society where we're walking past people like that, and just like it becomes so normal that we just don't do anything. We just like, we allow for things like that to bypass. And I feel like that,
because they're addicted.
Because they're, I know, but that's the thing. If
the only thing that will help them is rehab.
Who have addiction, but rehab is like, I feel like it does help, but then you relapse. because there's some issues where people who become addicts, and I just want people to be more educated on that topic, is that they come from personal struggles or life, or like when they're a kid, that is bizarre. Like actually like the most chaotic, wild shit to ever happen to a human being. How are you still alive? Like that's like, you know, like that's how they could cope, and that's sad, unfortunately, and I wish we could help everyone. But yeah, I don't know, like I feel like when I see things like that, I get so frustrated, because it leads me to think like, what can little Elizabeth Sumano do to change the world? And I think that's the perspective, or the land of the free. I don't know. I guess time will tell, but I do want to create something. But I love content creation, and that's why I'm doing this, because I have a big personality, guys. Could you see this? Doing finance, like doing spreadsheets. Could you see that? Hell no. You know what I'd do? I'd have another economic shutdown, because I'd type something wrong and they'll be like, hey yo, who did that? And all of a sudden the whole world is shut down because of me.
Dumbass.
That is not ideal. I can't picture myself doing that. Like I'm a very creative girl. Like sometimes I feel like I belong in SNL. That is really, but if you feel like lost, because I feel like everyone right now is in a moment of stress or like uncertainty and not knowing what to do, I say just lead with passion. Like whatever interests you, whatever hobbies you have.
But it's also like the world today, like with the laws that changed, the opportunities that got taken away from certain people.
So you think that affects people's,
Of course it does.
motivation?
Yeah.
I think
because it's harder to get the things that we could have gotten before.
100%. But that's the thing. You know about the 1% that become rich and successful? Those people don't come from like money. They don't come from rich families. They are self-made people, and they become that way from their experiences. From like, if they, I don't know if you know this, but I forgot who it was, but there is a very rich businessman who grew up in poverty, like was selling shoes or something, like cleaning shoes, and he owns a very big bank now. But it's just to say that a lot of people start off that way, like a lot of people, but that's the type of people that, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. But I say that in order to stay motivated, or if you because I am also unmotivated and I don't do shit what I'm supposed to do, but what you gotta do is you gotta be hungry for it. That's it. You have to have appetite. If you do not have appetite for the success, how will it land? How will it land? Also, action, bitch. Like how I clean my room, that's a step, right? Like, it's changing the headspace, changing the perspective. But like, a lot of people like don't wake up and immediately think you're a failure, because I do the same thing. But if you wake up each day thinking like, oh my god, I'm gonna fail today, oh my god, I'm gonna embarrass myself in class today, how are you gonna be the 1% in society? How are you gonna feast on your life? Even if you don't feel the best, even if you're depressed, fake it till you make it, is what I say. Wake up and be like, damn, I'm rich. Like, damn, it's a good day today. Like, everything's gonna come to me. It's all about changing the direction of your mind. And honestly, take it from me. I literally almost killed myself. Oh, I can't say that, right? A lot of times in my life, actually. So take it from me. Crazy stuff happened to me. And I feel like if you were to tell me at 16 or 17 that this would be the placement of my life, I would not believe you. Like if you were to tell high school Elizabeth Sumano that you're doing your bachelor's degree in NYU, your dream school, she'd been like, bitch, what? Like how? You know what's crazy, guys? I was a dumbass. I wasn't smart. I went to high school, and I copied off everyone. I kid you not. I copied everyone's homework. Maybe I shouldn't say that on the internet, but I did. I was really bad at it. But my lowest score one day in math was 34. That was my grade, guys. Can you believe that? It was actually at 34. I was a dumbass. I cheated a lot. And then for some reason, when I graduated and everyone else was going to out-of-state colleges and I was going to community college, I told myself, okay, high school was just the playground. If I'm going to step into the real world and I'm going to a college or a school that I'm not proud of, how can I utilize the resources to build myself to get where I want to be? And that's what I did. So if you have the hunger for it, you can do it, because I literally put in hours, bitch, hours. I was doing community service, I was in organizations, I was a vice president, and I just kept working towards that goal, because I feel as if really hungry people who are like have a goal in mind or a vision, you will attain that. I'm telling you right now, you will attain that, because I had the vision of going to NYU, and it happened. So honestly, if you're hungry for it, anything could up. Will I get a boyfriend this year? Questionable, but never too late. Okay, I want to say, if you guys saw me crying on the internet, I'm kind of embarrassed. I'm never gonna raise my kids in New York. They're different breeds.
Nah, they are, bro.
It's kind of different.